Greece is the story which just won't go away. After last week's deal to encourage holders of Greek debt to take a 50% haircut, leaders in the Eurozone must have hoped they'd drawn a line under the Greek issues. But now the Greek Prime Minister has announced the Parliament will vote on whether or not to accept these measures. To find out what benefits Greece actually gets from being part of the common currency bloc, I'm joined by Michael Masourakis, who is the chief economist at Alpha Bank. He also spent 4 years working at the IMF. Michael, it can be argued there are clear benefits for Greece if it would just set its own monetary policy and have a currency which reflected the weakness of the Greek economy. Is there any chance Greece could leave the euro?
Well, this is a theoretical construct, but in reality things cannot happen as smooth as a theory may prescribe. I think that this will unleash forces within the Greek society that will be destructive at the end. If you think of Greece before joining Eurozone, it was a region of very high deficits, inflation, everything was very close to 20%. And we had, continuous devaluations without having any impact really on the working of the economy. So the kind of stability that we found into the Eurozone, I think it's something that, irrespective of what has happened ever since, I think this is something that, works to the benefit of the Greek population and the Greek economy in general. If there was to, at this point, I think it's inconceivable that, Greece or any other country for that matter, including Germany, would opt for exiting, the euro arrangements, because it will entail, dramatic costs in terms of, renegotiating contracts or, changing systems or, all kinds of things. Not that they cannot happen, they can. But I'm saying that it's going to be very disruptive for economic activity, and I don't know how long it will take. And in any case, I don't think there is any interest on the part of, let's say, the northern side, the northern pole of the Eurozone, to exit an arrangement which works to the benefit of everybody, including themselves. But
where does growth actually come from then in the Greek economy? Because the government is obviously slashing spending, and at the same time private consumption is very, very weak.
One theory goes that you need restoration of confidence so that people can start investing and spending again. And this is only a function of creating primary surpluses in the budget in a sustainable and credible way for the future. And this is something that the Greek government has been attempting to do. Already there is a tremendous reduction in the primary deficit. This year we're going to end up with a deficit of about, primary deficit of about 1.5%. And this, with a multitude of measures that have been adopted since July, is more or less certain to generate a small primary surplus in 2012. Of course, this comes with substantial, let's say, social uneasiness and unrest in certain cases, because it interferes with, the planned horizons of people working in the public sector, or people going on pensions, or even people in the private sector which find themselves unemployed simply because, sales are going down, taxes are going up, and, all this austerity is causing, big problems all around. I don't think there is any way, let's say, to improve growth, without at the same time improving or let's say restoring confidence based on primary surpluses.
Greece is also very reliant on organisations like the IMF and European Central Bank. How long will these organisations be supporting the Greek economy?
Well, I mean, the lesser the better. The existing arrangement is to last until 2014. But I think, if Greece starts producing primary surpluses in an increasing fashion, That is, you don't relax. You achieve a primary surplus, but you don't relax and you say this is enough. But you continue the effort. I think you can convince the markets that you are again a participant, and you can actually access the markets and start borrowing again. If this, if this cannot be engineered on the part of the Greek authorities, obviously, we're going to stay there for longer than one would want to see.
Okay, thank you, Michael. Michael Masarakis there speaking to me directly from Athens. Stay tuned for more quality analysis and insights here on Dukascopy TV. Goodbye for now.